Thank you so much for staying with me. My name is Ngozi Adeleye, founder CrunchEconometrix. In this video, I'll be deploying an IV approach on a multivariate model to control for the endogeneity of Edu. If you have been following, we are using the MROZ data for Wooldridge. The link to that data and the Stata do file, both of them are in my video description. Click on them. It will take you to my ResearchGate account where you can download both files. So this is the Stata code, IV-Reg, on the log of which Father Educ is the instrument for education. We have experience and experience squared. I'm controlling for heteroscedasticity, and I want Stata to store the results. I'll be highlighting both lines of the code and executing. So this is the IV-Reg results. You can see right here. Stata has provided the information for the instruments I used. You can see there, even though it's only Father Educ I used, what Stata will list here will be all the variables on the right-hand side of your equation, okay? So don't get it confused. If you look at Educ here, we have a 0.07 coefficient, p-value 0.051, significance at the 10%, and look at the t-statistics 1.95. And Stata has stored this result for me. So how are we going to interpret these IV results, knowing that we have now used Father Educ as a proxy for education? So because it is significant at the 10% level, we can say another year of education will result in about 7% increase in wages, okay? We are using log of wage, so multiply your coefficient by 100, which will give you about 7%. So that is how you are going to interpret this result. What do we observe further? We can see that the IV estimate of 0.070 is weakly significant at the 10% level. Remember, the p-value is 0.051. We also saw that the OLS and IV estimates are significantly different from one another, which may imply that Educ is endogenous. Another thing we observed is that the coefficient of IV, 0.070, is lower than that of OLS, which is at 0.107. And lastly, we also observed that the standard error from the IV regression is higher than that of the OLS. 0.036 is greater than 0.013. And we know that once the standard error is high, it will reduce the t-statistics and may result in less significant coefficients. So that is it for the IV regression using IV technique. For further readings, you can take a look at any of these textbooks or any other textbook that you are familiar with. I also have papers where I deploy the IV technique. These papers are uploaded to my ResearchGate account. You can easily get across to me and download them freely. Thank you so much for watching. This is IV technique to control for endogeneity within a multivariate model. Please stay with me. Don't go away. My next video, I will be using the two-stage least squares to correct for endogeneity.